And we say Kenyans are risk takers. Take us through that.
So like I was saying, like in logistics, you essentially have two groups of people. So you have the cargo owners and the transporters. And what I mean by a cargo owner, we define it with respect to the transporter. So let's say if a transporter gets cargo from a freight broker, the broker is the cargo owner at that instance, because he's the one giving the cargo to the transporter, and he's the one paying the transporter. And if a transporter gets a load from a freight forwarder, the freight forwarder is the cargo owner. So we're not really referencing the actual owner of the cargo. We mean the cargo owner is the person who gives the transporter the cargo, is the one that pays him.
Where do you come in?
So where we come in is the connection, right? So if you look at
you're neither the truck owner, neither the cargo. You come in between.
So we do not touch the cargo or the truck. So at ApexLoads, we're a matchmaker. Right? Because if you look at cargo owners, they have cargo, but they need trucks. And the truck owners, you know, they have trucks, they need cargo. Because some of the issues, challenges in logistics, you may hear like a transporter would take a load from Nairobi to Kampala, and then they cannot find a return haul. You know, they go there, get stuck for days, or most of them just come back empty. The same is true. But whenever you go talk to a cargo owner, like I remember about 2 weeks ago, we were in Kampala. We were talking to a company that ships eucalyptus to Dar es Salaam and Mombasa. And so they ship like 20 loads a week. And the biggest issue is that like they have loads, but they cannot find trucks. But statistics say like 70% of trucks going back to Dar es Salaam or Mombasa are empty.
Yeah.
So what we realize is that like the issue is that there is a lot of cargo and there's also a lot of trucks. But the issue is that these two guys can't find each other, right? And that's where at ApexLoads, that's the problem that we're trying to solve. So if you look at like a while back, you know, let's look at the taxi industry. If you needed a taxi, you had to go to where the taxis park, or you had to know a guy who drives a taxi, and you will call them. But we all know how that worked. You know, it'd be like, oh, I'm here. You know, give me like an hour or whatever. But right now with the new development in technology, if you need a ride, you just call a ride to where you are. So that same transformation is what we're trying to do in logistics. So instead of a truck owner, if you have a truck, instead of you going to park your truck somewhere and putting a for hire sign, ask for transport, you know, that's just wasting time, right? So you can simply get on ApexLoads and you can search for cargo or post your truck. The same is true for the cargo owners. You know, instead of you running around to find a truck or calling people that you know to find a truck, you will bring that truck right to you, right? Because the biggest issue that you have, like right now, you know, logistics, the cost of logistics. Right now, shipping in East Africa is 50% higher than in the US or Europe. And a lot of that is due to inefficiency. So let me give you an example of what happens. So if a broker has cargo, so they usually call their 10 or 5 guys that they know. I say, hey, I have cargo, can you pick it up or something? But usually those guys are not going to be available. So what does he do? He calls another broker. I say, hey, do you have any trucks? So now you've introduced another broker. And sometimes you might find like cargo has like 3 brokers.